Steve, with a community orchard, can anybody plant something here, or is there a, do you organise the planting?
Well, yeah, this sort of relatively informal group of volunteers who is Headingley Community Orchard get together for regular work days, and between us we decide on a planting plan on what sort of varieties of apple and other fruit trees that we're going to plant, and then anyone who wants to come along can come along and get involved in the planting.
And when they crop later on this summer, when we've got apples and pears and plums here, can literally anybody come and take them?
Yeah, well, we're anticipating that's exactly what will happen, but they're only young trees at the moment. But as time goes on, there'll be far too much. I expect there'll be plenty of surplus. And then
you don't think it'll be this old thing of the world generally divides into kind of those who give and those who take, and that there might be too many takers, maybe not?
Well, I think there'll be plenty for passers-by, and then I imagine there'll be a good amount for us to all do something kind of collectively with as well, like maybe juice it all together and make some sort of produce from it as well. But the trees are quite young now, so we'll have a couple of years to think about that.
Well, thanks very much for your lovely apple juice, because we've had that here at this celebration picnic, and that's all made from apples harvested in towns and cities.
In Leeds, in this area of Leeds, actually, there's a group called Urban Harvest, which exists in other cities as well. Basically, again, informal groups of volunteers go around and either trees that are in public spaces or in people's gardens who have agreed and they're not using all the produce, we harvest them and then have got some equipment to juice them, basically, and make juice which can be used at community events or bought quite cheap, or some chutneys and things like that as well.
Fantastic. Thanks very much, Steve. That's Dr. Steve Halpin, who's a doctor here in Leeds, but also an expert on